Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to iCraft SMP, and I am over here once again at the minigame area. You can see right behind me is my current minigame that I built, I don't know, quite a lot of episodes ago. If you look extremely far back in the background, you can see a building that I'm not going to show you right now because I don't know if I'm putting this episode or that episode, which one's going first. But anyhow, there's a building way back there. And it happened to be, I can show you little bits of it right back there. It happened to be something that Robert and I are putting together, a mini game that we're putting together, a shooting gallery. I'll just tell you that's all I'm going to say about it, at least until you watch the episode. Right here where you see these torches is a 25 long, and between this side and over there, 19 wide area. Now this area, I would like to put in a rail station. Yes, this is quite big for a rail station, I'm sorry to say, but I want this rail station to be able to go somewhere. And it's not just a rail station by itself, I want people to actually use it for a minigame. And so I'm going to build a rail station building in the better part of this 25 wide area. And I'm going to have to cover a lot of this up because I'm going to want it level to this. I could just keep that. Level to this part of the ground. The challenge here is I got to, unfortunately, dig out a lot of what you see right here has got to get dug out somehow. And let me just get over here for a second because there, that's better. There's a little piece that actually extends outward, and I want to make sure I got it covered before I go. This piece right here too. This piece also goes out, and it's a big chunk of area, and I just have to level out a good chunk and then cover up this natural lake. So sad. I didn't want to destroy this just yet because we do need the hay bales right now, so I'm going to let this grow for a little bit. So let me do some terraforming, and then I'm going to lay down the basic blocks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I finally cleared out a big enough area. Usually I don't do this sort of thing where I clear out this much stuff, just because I like going with the contour of the land. But in this case, I'm clearing out an area. What can I say? And so the front, I'm going to make essentially this side here be the front as far as I know. But actually, now that I think about it, the other side's going to end up being the front. Yeah, so this is going to be the front here. This side's going to be the back. Okay, there we go. So this side's going to be where the rails are. And the other side is not. So what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to convert a lot of this oak wood into oak wood slabs. Not oak wood planks, but oak wood slabs. Yes, we're going to need like a load of oak wood slabs, at least for the bottom portion. I'm going to start with what I've got there. And we're going to see how far these can go. Okay, everybody, I'm just about done with the bottom layer. So there's a single rail that actually goes right in the front. And back here are two sets of rails that go down the line. I'm eventually going to change out the underneath side, but I'm not going to worry about that for the time being. I'm actually modeling this after something I saw online, a train station. Ironically, it says it is a small train station. I don't know how much I believe that anymore because it's quite big. And a lot of the ones I've seen are actually about this rough size. And I feel like I'm going to need more stone bricks than I've got. Yeah, so I'm putting in stone brick and spruce. The stone brick and spruce here will be for the main body of the station. And when you look at it, you're going to end up seeing it look like this, which is actually going to come out and pop really, really nice. Now this is a staircase, in case you're wondering what that's for. And so there's staircase, actually, this doesn't look to be in the right place. I don't know why this is here. I'm going to have to recount this later on. I'm going to worry about that later. But at least I know the one on this side is in the right place, because it's kind of right where you come up and go into the facility. So I'm going to go ahead and fill all the rest of this in somehow with stone brick, and I hope I have enough. I really do. But I do think I'm going to probably have to make some more. Oh dear. But yeah, so the idea here is to have a rail station, a literally fully functional rail station as a mini game, yes. And so you're going to kind of come out of the rail station, go down the steps, plop down a minecart, and off you go. Where that rail station takes you, that will be kind of the purpose of this mega project. Yes, this is actually going to be one of my mega projects. Whether I have more, I don't know. We'll see. But the idea I really want to do is be able to have the rail station go all over the place, actually. Oh, I ran out. Darn it. I'm so close. But yeah, I wanted to have it go places. So, like, for example, it can go right into a tunnel here and disappear off into the distance. I wanted to go that way and then probably go underground some and then find a way eventually to wind its way around iCraftia. Guys, I just realized I made a mistake. All of this right here needs to go all the way over there, and that stuff needs to come over here. I can't believe I did that. I don't know how I did it, but somehow I flipped the wrong side around. I don't know. This is what happens when you have a way to install this, and you're doing this by turning the piece of paper upside down multiple times, trying to figure out which side of the rail you're on. Because, you know, when you turn like this, you flip around. When you turn like that, you flip around. And that's just kind of, oops. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go ahead and kind of redo here some of what I just did here. And so essentially you can just replicate down this way, but over there. Over there instead. Hello everybody, it is currently 11:13. Yes, yesterday was 11:12. I was working on this until, I don't know, about midnight or so, because I had finished the other thing that's way over there, which I can't reveal too much of, around like, I don't know, 10 or so. So I went around and got some stuff gathered for this here. So I'm slowly building up the steps of the rail station, and up next, we gotta essentially, I believe, yes, that's right. We gotta put in some glass, and glass I don't actually have any of. I unfortunately didn't take the time to get some glass. I also didn't take some time to get some bookshelves. I need a couple bookshelves. I have paper, I have books. I just, the leather unfortunately is sitting in the wrong place actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get me some of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like so far. I'm using essentially spruce for the outer edges of the building, and I'm using oak for the inside. I don't know if I want to keep that or not. Technically, the build is designed for one color going all the way around, rather than the two-tone color here I'm doing here. But I think it just works well. If you look at it from further away, you can totally see what it does, and it just makes the rails pop a little bit better. It makes the building pop a little bit better because there's something that separates out the two colors just a little bit better, so that way it separates it from the surrounding forest. Now, what I may also want to change up is this piece right here. They actually had me put in, I guess originally it was supposed to be cobblestone, so they had me put this here. It just looks weird just to have this kind of stick out just as it is. So I think it just looks better if I just have an actual post going all the way down to the ground. Especially, see how this looks? This just looks so weird when it's doing that. Yeah, so up next is going to be the roof. Just because he's right on the edge. Anyhow, so the spruce roof starts on this level, but it comes out right about here. And pretty much follows the entire length all the way out to those posts out there. So that's essentially what we're going to do here, and it says it goes on all of them go on the lower block. So I need to remember that it actually starts down here, not so much up here. They're doing this for a good reason. For whatever reason, they just want to have it this way. And so let's go ahead and set this. Oh, that's right. It's going to connect right with the fence posts, and it's going to connect with a few other details too. So I'm going to go ahead and get parts of the roof laid out. Oh wait, this is not supposed to be here. I'm sorry. There it goes. That's actually going up a level. Never mind. Okay, I have no idea why they want me to do double layers like this, but whatever. If it works, it works, okay? The next layer on there is going to have essentially a little bit of stone brick, but not very much. The next layer is actually going to be using stairs, and that's actually going right here. There's going to be a bunch of spruce stairs, so I'm out of spruce wood, so I'm probably going to have to tear down a few trees here to get some spruce wood. But first off, I guess so. Well, actually, that's interesting. The stairs will actually go and cover with all of these here, but the one piece that will actually still rise will be the centerpiece. And then this back wall, I might want to dig out the back wall just a little bit. At least one more layer just to kind of create that separation. I don't know. I'll have to figure out the grade for the back wall. But Yeah, I'm definitely going to need more spruce. Actually, I should have some spruce inside the ender chest. I do, lucky me, lucky me. So we're going to take my spruce wood, get a bunch of stairs out of this. Okay, I see. So there's going to be another layer of slabs if I... Oh no, I made the stairs to the wrong one. Oh my god, I made oak wood stairs. I didn't need oak wood stairs. I need spruce stairs. They're way up here. Anyway, so yeah, so the stairs are going to go actually all the way back here. And on the same layer, there's going to be a row of slabs. And this is where I'm going to need a few more slabs. But for whatever reason, there's going to be a row of slabs here. I'll just take that till it runs out. And then the rest of this will be in stairs going down the entire line here. And so I'm going to go work this all the way around. And I will be back ever so shortly to show you where we are in progress. And we're slowly making our way up the roof. Eventually we will have a cap for the roof. And that's essentially where we're going to finish off with... That totally didn't stare correctly. But yeah, so the stairs are going to go all the way right here. And then we're going to cap it off. So let's show you what it looks like very, very shortly. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's see what this even looks like from far away. I would love to climb on my own building, but I'm sure. I think this could work. I think this design could work. It looks kind of... Sorry, I'm a little close to you. It looks kind of like a barn, actually. But I do like how it's styled, though. It's got a really nifty style. I really don't care for this looking like it does. This technically is not supposed to be here. It's technically all supposed to be glass. And I only did this just because I was like, well, the bookshelf kind of shows up there. And that's the only part I don't... Okay, I just saw that and it scared the heck out of me. I thought it was a creeper. Anyway, so that little piece of glass just jutting into the bookshelf, I don't know. I really don't know if I like that, but this is actually how it's supposed to look. And so I put in that piece and it just didn't really match up very well. So I guess I'm going to take it out just because it just doesn't fit like it's supposed to with it there. And it's not too bad. Don't get me wrong, it's not too bad. So lighting is going to be a problem here too. I'm not sure how the best light this up. Sure, I have torches and whatnot, but in the end of the day, what's the best way to light this up? I mean, I could try to go with like chandeliers and stuff, but oh, I guess I could. I guess I could go with like upside down chandeliers. Let's get some lamps here. Let's throw some stuff away that I don't need right now. Just it's cluttering my inventory to have it just sitting here. There it goes. That gives me a little more space. So let's see what this even looks like. Okay, this could work. I don't know about putting it like right there above the door. That would just look a little weird. But yeah, like if we strategically place it maybe like way up here, I think the lamp could look good there. Like way up at the top. Yeah, I think that would be a better place for the lamp. Way up there. Ooh, no, I broke a staircase. Oh, now I'm horribly depressed by that. Okay, let's get up there and let's fix that real quick. Okay, something else that we need to change out here. I mean, I wouldn't mind sticking another window right in here, but I could totally see why that is. At the departure station, technically you're not supposed to have a window right here. And it would only be a 2-wide window. Hello, BMS. Welcome to the game. Welcome. You have no idea what I'm doing. And then also there would be this problem here. And so, for example, if I took this out, check this out, I would have that right there. And that would not be pleasant at all to have that there. And that's partly why this is even here. So I get that that would make sense. And it's done the same on the other side, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty much done the same on this side as well for that very same reason. Now, lighting on the outside is going to be kind of tricky as well. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this last light. Oh yeah, I was looking at this up there. You can see this. Oh god, I zoomed way too far. You can see the spruce, right? And then it lands on that last bit of spruce right there, which happens to be a stairwell. So what I'm going to have to do right here is I'm just going to have to kind of climb up here a bit. And then just basically cap this off right here with, technically this is all spruce right here, so it just needs to be spruce actually. Now that I think about it, it just needs to be spruce. because that way the roof is spruce and it just would get rid of that ugly line that's right there, because you don't see the ugly line on this side. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it quits on this episode for the time being, because where I am at currently is besides needing to work on the rails, I will eventually have to... Actually, I wonder if I put spruce under here. That would be kind of neat. But yeah, I eventually have to do some redstone work. And part of the redstone work is you pick up your diamond like this, and you toss your diamond over. I've lost my diamond. Okay, yes, it worked. Good. It fell right in like it's supposed to. Yeah, so you're going to basically toss your diamond, and it should fall right over and get picked up by 2 hoppers. I'm putting 2 hoppers just in case somebody decides to be kind of, smart enough to go right, and it should go into that other one way or another. So there's going to be 2 hoppers. Both of these hoppers are going to be connected to a series of redstone gadgetry down below. The idea part of that redstone gadgetry is to ensure that whatever's thrown in here is going to be diamond no matter what. Anything that's not diamond is going to be, well, I'll see what I do with it later. This is just here temporarily. I don't know if I'll keep it or get rid of it, but yeah. So this is going to stay, the ender chest. And down below, I'm going to have a line of redstone. I don't know which way, probably over here, that once it triggers that it's got diamond, it's going to pull a system that should, in theory, open this door. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't quite know all the specifics of it, but I want this to be an iron door, so that way nobody can just like randomly walk in. It only gets triggered if you put diamonds in the box. So, little tricky, right? Okay, so out this way, we're going to go over here to the exit platform. There will be just a simple pressure, stone pressure plate here that just pops you right out, and then it shuts the door right behind you. There will be no way to get back in. And going back in, on the other hand, you could totally go back in all you want, right? You can open the door however you want, and then there will just be I don't know, I could use a standard door here if I wanted to, but then people could just sneak out this way. Who knows? Maybe I'll just do another pressure plate system and just pop this one open. In this one, it's going to be a minecart return system. If I can make this work, I am hoping I could just drop a minecart in here and have a series of hoppers go right under the floor and have it somehow get delivered here. Okay, I don't know if it's going to be a chest. I don't know if I can just make a button dropper system. I'd have to sort it out to figure out how droppers drop things, because it might just be better just to put maybe like a dispenser or something. I see it's getting dark, so I'm going to run back to my house where I actually have a dispenser. And I'll probably show you in the after credits what it looks like. In the meantime, before I walk out that door, I hope you liked this episode. Please do like and subscribe, and definitely leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the rail station. I think it looks really nifty. It's a really nifty build, a really nifty design. I was doing this off a blueprint that didn't have pictures of what it looks like. Okay, so you gotta give me credit for that, okay? Okay guys, I've learned something new. I could actually set a system. Oh my god, jeez, that's just like insane. That thing shoots out so fast. And that one does too. But either way, I could do this where I can just have one button push to get a minecart, one button push to get a minecart there too. So either way I can work with either of these systems. I think a dropper will be better. I assume the dropper is slower. I'm not entirely sure, but this one just goes and shoots right into your hand, you know. This one, on the other hand, I think it shoots right into my hand. Let's see. Yeah, both of them will work. I have no qualms on which way I can go, but I think I'll just do the dropper just for convenience sake.